Imagine waking up one morning, and the world around you is just a little more blurry than yesterday. You rub your eyes, you clean your glasses. Maybe you even wipe your phone screen or blink a few extra times. But the blur doesn't go away. It's subtle at first, so subtle you almost convince yourself you imagined it. But over time, the signs add up. Menus get harder to read. Driving at night becomes stressful and feels a little less safe. You start avoiding the fine print, the dim lighting, the long drives. And the worst part? You think it's just aging, that it's normal, that there's nothing you can do. If you're over 60, chances are you're already experiencing some of this. And like most people, you've probably chalked it up to aging. But what if that fading vision isn't just getting older? What if it's your body trying to tell you something's missing? You see, your eyes depend on specific nutrients to stay healthy. Vitamins that play a major role in how your vision holds up over time. Yet these nutrients are often overlooked, underconsumed, and almost never mentioned in routine checkups. And that's where the real danger lies. In today's video, we're uncovering 6 of the most overlooked vitamins that could help protect your eyesight, or even sharpen it. Backed by real science and found in everyday foods, these nutrients could be the difference between struggling to read a book and seeing the world clearly for years to come. Frank, 68, is a perfect example. He started avoiding driving at dusk because headlights would blur and glare. His doctor said it was just age, but after adding 2 of these key nutrients to his daily routine, his night vision improved dramatically within weeks. This isn't hype. These are real, proven ways to support your vision naturally, and if you're like most seniors, you've probably been missing a few of them for years. So stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to start eating and why it matters more than ever. And if you care about aging strong and staying sharp, be sure to like and subscribe to Healthy Years Club. Now, let's get into it. Number 1. Vitamin A, the night vision guardian. Let's start with the vitamin your eyes desperately need at night, and that most seniors aren't getting enough of, vitamin A. You know that feeling when you walk into a dimly lit room and your eyes take forever to adjust? Or when headlights at night seem to blur and glare more than they used to? That might not be your glasses. It could be a vitamin A deficiency. Vitamin A plays a vital role in producing a protein called rhodopsin, which your eyes need to see in low light. Without enough of it, your retina can't respond properly to darkness, making things like driving at night or simply getting around your home after sunset much more difficult. And here's where it gets serious. A long-term deficiency doesn't just affect your night vision. It can also dry out your eyes, damage your cornea, and over time lead to full-blown vision loss. This isn't just theory, it's well documented. The World Health Organization has identified vitamin A deficiency as a leading cause of preventable blindness worldwide. And while severe deficiency is rare in developed countries, mild to moderate deficiency is more common in older adults than you might think. Frank, who we mentioned earlier, started taking longer to adjust to dim light, to the point where walking into his basement became a hazard. Once he began incorporating more vitamin A-rich foods into his meals, he noticed improvements within weeks. So where do you get it? Liver is one of the richest sources. But let's be real, not everyone wants to eat liver. Fortunately, carrots, sweet potatoes, spinach, and kale are all packed with beta-carotene, a plant-based form of vitamin A. But here's the twist, and something most people miss. Your body can't fully absorb beta-carotene, the plant form of vitamin A, without healthy fat. So if you're piling your plate with carrots and greens but skipping the olive oil or avocado, you might be doing it all for nothing. And here's where it gets even more surprising. The next vitamin we'll cover is one you think you know, but researchers have discovered it may do far more for your eyes than we ever realized. Most people are taking it wrong or not at the right time, and that small mistake could mean the difference between slowing down vision loss or speeding it up. Number 2, vitamin C, The lens protector. Most people think of vitamin C as the go-to when they feel a cold coming on. But what almost no one realizes is that this antioxidant powerhouse plays a critical role in protecting your vision, especially as you age. Let's talk about your eye's natural lens, the clear part that focuses light so you can see sharp images. As you get older, that lens becomes more vulnerable to oxidative stress, the same internal damage caused by aging, poor diet, and environmental toxins. Over time, this stress can cloud the lens, leading to one of the most common causes of vision loss in seniors, cataracts. Here's where vitamin C comes in. Vitamin C is one of the most powerful antioxidants in your body, and the highest concentration of it in your entire body is found in your eyes. Its job? To neutralize free radicals, protect the lens from damage, and slow the progression of cataracts. In fact, a massive 10-year study published in the journal Ophthalmology found that people who consumed higher amounts of vitamin C had a 33% reduced risk of cataract progression. And the benefits don't stop there. Vitamin C also helps regenerate other antioxidants like vitamin E, and it's been linked to slowing the progression of age-related macular degeneration, another leading cause of vision loss. Take Linda, 72. She always took her multivitamin but never thought much about how timing or dosage mattered. After her eye doctor recommended boosting her vitamin C intake through food and supplementing it consistently, her follow-up scan showed no further cataract development, something that had been progressing steadily for years. So where should you get your vitamin C? Citrus fruits, bell peppers, strawberries, and broccoli are excellent sources, and they're easy to add to breakfast or lunch. But here's what most people miss. When and how you take vitamin C may be just as important as how much you take. Some forms are absorbed quickly and flushed out just as fast. Others lose their potency if they're not taken with supporting nutrients. That means you could be getting far less benefit than you think, even if you're doing everything right. And that's exactly why the next vitamin is so important. It not only supports your eyes on its own, it actually amplifies the protective power of vitamin C. Yet most seniors aren't getting nearly enough of it, and that hidden gap could be speeding up the very damage we're trying to slow down. Number 3. Vitamin E, the cellular shield. If vitamin C is the frontline defender of your eyes, vitamin E is the shield that protects them from the inside out. This fat-soluble antioxidant plays a critical role in protecting your eye cells from oxidative stress, the kind of internal damage that slowly wears down your vision over time. And here's where it gets serious. Oxidative stress has been directly linked to both cataract formation and age-related macular degeneration, AMD, the two most common causes of vision loss in people over 60. Vitamin E helps stop this process by neutralizing free radicals, unstable molecules that damage cell membranes, including the delicate structures in your retina and lens. But the real magic happens when vitamin E works alongside vitamin C. Studies, including the well-known AREDS, Age-Related Eye Disease Study, found that combining vitamin C and E could significantly reduce the risk of developing advanced AMD. They act like a tag team, one water-soluble, one fat-soluble, protecting both the inner fluid and outer membranes of the eye. Let's look at Bill, 74. He started noticing faded colors and a dull grayness in his central vision. It wasn't total vision loss, just enough to make reading and painting his favorite hobby frustrating. After reviewing his diet, he realized he was barely getting any vitamin E. Within months of making targeted changes, his symptoms didn't just stop progressing. His vision actually felt clearer and more vibrant. So where can you get it? Almonds, sunflower seeds, hazelnuts, avocados, spinach, and olive oil are rich in natural vitamin E. The key is consistency. This vitamin builds up in your system over time, not overnight. And here's what most people don't realize. If your body is low in fat, or if your diet avoids healthy fats altogether, your ability to absorb vitamin E drops sharply. That means even if you're eating the right foods, your eyes might not be getting the protection they need. Coming up next, a pair of nutrients that aren't technically vitamins, but they may be your retina's last line of defense against one of the biggest threats to senior vision today. Number 4, lutein and zeaxanthin, the retina's best friends. Have you noticed the world around you looking duller? Not blurry, just less vibrant, like the colors have faded a little. That beautiful green in your garden? The sharp contrast in a crossword puzzle? They're not as clear as they used to be. What if your eyes are starving for two nutrients almost no one talks about, but your retina can't function without? They're called lutein and zeaxanthin, carotenoids found in certain colorful vegetables, and they're the only antioxidants that naturally build up in the macula, the part of your retina responsible for sharp central vision. They act like internal sunglasses, filtering out harmful blue light from sunlight and screens and protecting your vision from slowly fading. Low levels have been linked to age-related macular degeneration and cataracts, the top causes of blindness in seniors. But studies show that people who get more lutein and zeaxanthin, especially through diet, may slow that progression, reduce glare sensitivity, and even improve contrast and detail. Take Margaret, 63. She thought her days of reading were over. Her vision faded so gradually she didn't notice, until she couldn't make out the morning headlines. After adding spinach and eggs to her breakfast and taking a targeted supplement, she wasn't just reading again. She said the world looked brighter. So where can you find these nutrients? Spinach, kale, collards, corn, zucchini, bell peppers, and egg yolks are rich natural sources. But your body doesn't make them, and they don't store for long. So here's the real question. Are you giving your eyes what they need to protect your central vision, or letting the world fade a little more each day? Up next, a mineral your eyes depend on, and most people are dangerously low in it. Number 5, zinc, the vision gatekeeper. Struggling to see in low light? That's not just annoying, it could be a red flag. Zinc plays a behind-the-scenes role in your vision, but it's one your eyes can't function without. And if you're over 60, there's a good chance you're not getting enough. Here's the science. Zinc helps transport vitamin A to your retina, where it's needed to produce melanin, the protective pigment in your eyes. Without enough zinc, even a healthy dose of vitamin A won't reach the cells that need it. That's why zinc deficiency is one of the leading causes of night blindness. And it doesn't stop there. Zinc is also involved in regulating the enzymes that maintain the health of your retina and optic nerve, two critical parts of your eye that degenerate with age. The groundbreaking ARED study found that seniors with higher zinc intake, alongside antioxidants, had a significantly slower progression of age-related macular degeneration. Harold, 68, learned this firsthand. He noticed that driving at dusk had become a challenge, even with new glasses. His blood work showed he was low in zinc, and after a few months of adding zinc-rich foods and a supplement to his routine, he felt more confident behind the wheel again. So where can you find it? Oysters, beef, pumpkin seeds, chickpeas, cashews, and eggs are all excellent sources of zinc. And if those aren't part of your regular meals, a daily zinc supplement, ideally around 25 milligrams and no more than 40 milligrams, can help fill the gap. Just make sure it includes a small amount of copper to keep things balanced. But here's the catch. Zinc is one of the first minerals your body burns through when you're under stress or fighting inflammation, both of which become more common with age. So if your night vision is fading, the real problem might not be your eyes. It could be what they're missing. Number 6, omega-3s, the eye's lubricant and defender. Do your eyes ever feel dry, itchy, or tired, especially at the end of the day? It's one of the most common complaints among people over 60. And one of the most overlooked causes is a lack of omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s are healthy fats that do more than protect your heart. They also help maintain the structure and moisture of your eyes. And if you're not getting enough, your eyes may feel irritated, inflamed, or blurry, even if your vision is technically fine. Here's how they work. Your eyes rely on a thin tear film to stay lubricated and comfortable. Omega-3s support the oil-producing glands in your eyelids that help keep those tears from evaporating too quickly. Without enough of them, you may develop dry eye syndrome, something that affects up to 1 in 3 older adults. Studies show that omega-3s, especially DHA and EPA, the active forms found in fatty fish, can also help protect the retina from inflammation and damage, which may lower the risk of age-related macular degeneration. Helen, 61, was using artificial tears 4 or 5 times a day. Her eyes constantly felt gritty and tired, especially after reading. After starting a daily fish oil supplement with high DHA content and increasing her intake of salmon and walnuts, her eyes felt noticeably more comfortable within a few weeks. So how can you get more omega-3s? Salmon, sardines, mackerel, flax seeds, chia seeds, walnuts, and omega-3 enriched eggs are all great sources. And for those who don't eat fish regularly, a high-quality fish oil supplement with at least 500 milligrams of combined DHA and EPA can help. But here's the key. Not all omega-3s are created equal. The plant-based form, ALA, must be converted into DHA and EPA, and that process is inefficient in many older adults. That's why fish oil or algae-based DHA supplements are often more effective for eye health. So if your eyes are dry, tired, or just not as sharp as they used to be, this one nutrient could make all the difference. If you've made it this far, you already know. Your vision doesn't have to fade quietly with age. You've just learned about 6 powerful science-backed nutrients that could help protect your eyes, sharpen your sight, and slow or even prevent the most common vision problems facing older adults. Let's quickly recap. First, vitamin A, essential for night vision and dry eye relief. Then vitamin C, a powerful antioxidant that protects your lens from oxidative damage and cataracts. Vitamin E works alongside it to shield eye cells from age-related damage. Lutein and zeaxanthin help filter blue light, defend your retina, and support your central vision. Zinc helps vitamin A reach the retina and supports your ability to see in low light. And finally, omega-3s keep your eyes lubricated, reduce inflammation, and help protect your retina over time. These nutrients are not exotic, they're not expensive, they're available in everyday foods, and if needed, smart supplements. Here's where it gets real. Knowing about them isn't enough. You have to take action, consistently, if you want to protect the vision you still have, and possibly improve it. So ask yourself, what's one small change you could make today? One habit, one food, one supplement that could protect your vision for the years ahead. Let us know in the comments below what you're planning to try first, or share the tip you wish you'd known sooner. We'd love to hear from you. If this video helped you, give it a like so more people can discover these eye-saving nutrients. And don't forget to subscribe to Healthy Years Club for more ways to age well, stay strong, and protect what matters most. Your future vision is worth it.